In this story, I revisit the school lunch of my childhood. I'm Joanne Greene. The bell rings and there's a mad dash for the classroom door.
Slow down,
the teacher implores, whichever teacher of whatever grade I happen to be in. The boys are pushing and shoving, and we make faces at them as we run to the cafeteria to compete for the best spot in line.
In thousands of schools across the country, millions of school children participate in the National School Lunch Program. Impressive? Actually not.
The acrid smell of heated canned green beans blends with pungent steam from the hot dogs. If it's Friday, you can count on fish sticks with tartar sauce. Had to rock the Boston accent there. And mashed potatoes, as the servers called them. Unsmiling workers in white uniforms and hairnets slop goopy wet blobs of food onto a pile of peach-colored plastic plates. All I ever get is milk. Essential, we've been told, for growing children at every meal, a small carton of which costs 3 subsidized cents. A full lunch costs $0.25. Sounds like a deal, right? But my mother either didn't think so or didn't trust what they might serve. Sometimes it was turkey fricassee in salty, creamy white sauce with carrots and peas for color on white rice. It might be American chop suey, elbow macaroni with ground hamburger meat, and chunks of canned tomatoes. The Parmesan cheese smelled so bad I could puke.
Lunches are planned by a local school manager whose menus have taste appeal and day-to-day variety.
But even so, I envy the kids whose parents let them buy lunch, the kids whose moms work or sleep in, who think 25 cents is a good price for a hot meal, who can't be bothered chopping up tiny pieces of celery to add crunch and a vegetable to the tuna fish sandwich I will trade for bologna, if someone is willing. I love sandwich meats, which Mom says aren't meat. She also said McDonald's can't possibly be selling real hamburgers for 15 cents each. It must be horse meat.
Teenage girls are the most poorly fed of any group in the nation. Alarming, isn't it?
My lunches come in brown bags and do not include baggies filled with Fritos or little surprises. At Passover, it's the worst. A smelly hard-boiled egg, celery with peanut butter, an apple, and dry matzah. Just because the Jews were slaves in Egypt, why do I have to be tortured? School lunches always come with dessert, which are often little pieces of cake, sometimes with chocolate frosting. Trading my lunch for bologna and mustard makes me feel just a tiny bit guilty. So I eat at least part of the Macintosh apple. Mom thinks fruit is a dessert, and also an apple a day keeps the doctor away. And I vow not to trade away my other sandwiches, the ones with Skippy peanut butter and Welch's grape jelly on Wonder Bread, which builds healthy bodies 12 ways, but sticks in my teeth and makes me thirsty. We shove some food in our mouths while discussing the latest Beatles album, who has a crush on the cute boy in class this week, and how Miss Mellis, the math teacher, has legs that look just like piano legs. For real. Then somehow, before we get to the really juicy stuff, it's time to bus our trays, toss our garbage, and head back to class. Thanks so much for listening to In This Story, my memoir-style micro-essays. I've written a full-length book, By Accident, A Memoir of Letting Go, which is now available in paperback, as an ebook, and as an audiobook. You can purchase it online or at your favorite local bookstore. If they don't have it in stock, they can order it through Publishers Group West, a division of Ingram. Again, it's By Accident, A Memoir of Letting Go by Joanne Greene.